I have to say, I do like the interior of this stuff. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to day number 3 and the final day at Carfest. It's a bit blowy, but the weather looks like it's going to be good today. So stay with us. Another great day down at Carfest. Look at the cow and the T-Rex. We didn't get up early enough to watch the fun run, but loads of people dressed up. Well, I've been here for 2 days already and I haven't gone over and looked at all the supercars. So time to go over the bridge to check out some cars. Anyone that's come to a big car show, I'm sure you've seen these before. Always hear the Range Rover experience. Me and Megan actually just done this at Goodwood Festival of Speed. It is really cool. It's a bit smaller. Goodwood was really big, but it's so impressive, these things. It is really impressive. It does show what these things can do. I do like the spec on this. The brand new Range Rover SV in this like Nardo grey looks really cool, but look at that. Full on carbon fibre wheels as well. That's so cool. And the interior. Such a nice place to be. Look at that. But yeah, I think that colour suits it so well, but with them carbon fibre wheels. But as I'm sure you've seen, the insurance is a real issue with these now. But as this one is, 190 grand on the road. I think Ford have done such a terrible job with this. They should have never called it the Capri and said the legend is back. It's such a bland car and they've used that iconic name. It's just a PR stunt. Such a boring car. Might be on my own here, but I think they could have done a lot better with that. I think going all electric isn't the complete answer, but I think it suits a car like this. So this is the Mini Cooper Works. I think it looks really good. Full electric, because that does look really good. I like that. Yeah, we've seen quite a few of these now. This is the BMW XM. I mean, the styling is very different. Massive grille. It is a really big car. It's definitely an unusual looking car. I haven't quite made my mind up yet on this one. Yeah, I really haven't made my mind up on the styling direction BMW are taking. So this is the X2. I feel like the grills on the front are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but in the comments, what do you think? Does that look good? I really don't know. The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. It's just different, I think. Just gonna have a quick look at the MG stand, because I actually really like what they're doing. So this was another car we saw for the first time at Goodwood Festival of Speed. So this is the MG Cyberster GT. And I have to say, I really like it. I think the doors are cool. 60 grand on the road, 0 to 60, 3.2 seconds. Well, we've got to go by the driver's lounge, because I had a message, somebody can get us into the pits. I think it's this guy here, so let's go and have a look. My big shout out to Chris, managed to get us into the paddock of the driver's lounge so we can have a proper look around at all these cars in here. This is one thing I love about Carfest. It was such an eclectic mix of cars here. This is the one that just absolutely destroys tyres. Look at it, absolutely covered in bits of rubber all over the roof. Brand new set of tyres put on for his next run out. Look, it's absolutely covered in rubber. What a thing. It's like this has just been built to destroy tyres. I'm not sure what's under the bonnet of this, but when I heard this go up the other day, it sounded immense. Look at the paint on this, and the cream interior looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, like a Willys coupe. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Right, I was just talking to the lady and the husband there that built this crazy creation. She was saying 2,500 brake horsepower. Just look at this. It's an absolute work of art, them turbos. It's functional, but it just looks absolutely stunning. I love the colour. I love the kind of iconic Hemi paint job on the back. Absolutely beautiful, the amount of carbon fibre and things. But yeah, it's functional. Does quarter mile in 7 seconds, but it just looks the part, and it just looks absolutely stunning. Right, I had to come and film this, started up there. This is Michael Schumacher's car. I was just talking to the lady over there. She owns this thing, so what a crazy piece of history just sitting right here. So this is a lady. You taking this round? Next, 1 o'clock. What a crazy sounding thing. Wow. Yeah, you fit in there a lot better than I would. It still blows my mind that these things wear number plates and you can drive them on the road. You've definitely jinxed it now, Chris, if it starts raining. Right, big shout out to Chris in the Aventador. He got me this side. So many cool people, so many cool cars. Every car seems to have a really cool story at this event. Tell me that there's a better two-car garage than this. Aston Martin Valkyrie and the new Valor. Look at that. This is the one we saw at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Loving the colour. Really, really like the style on this. Look at the back of this. But I really like the interior of these things. Look, if you can look inside, look at the seats. I think that looks so cool. So everything's starting to fire up. There's a bit of noise coming now. I think everything's going out at 1 o'clock, which is in about 5 minutes. I love the colour on that 750S. That looks really cool. The Artura, I like the graphics on the front. The yellow really suits that GTS as well. The colours make or break cars. Talking about colours, look at that. So it must be nearly that time. The Pudsey Bears on top look pretty cool, because don't forget, this whole event is raising money for charity. Hey, that's it, it's time, everything's rolling out. I think that's a Lancia race car, that is crazy looking. Look at that Praga. How cool would it be to take that round? This is a car I want to have a go in. A BAC Mono. I bet these are crazy to drive. This is the new owner of Sumo Power's R35 GTR GT1 car. Lovely Ford GT40. And a Daytona there. I love the look of these things. Ah, listen to that. Whoa. Getting a bit leery out there in that BAC. Whoa. That sounds so cool. Like I said earlier, I love the colour on that 750S. That colour in the sun. Look at that. New DB12. And that as well, the Vantage. The colours of these things. The Valor on the move looks so cool. Oh, listen to that. And then here's the big gun, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Oh, look at that Bugatti. Absolutely cool. Look at that. What is going on here? Have a good one, guys. Right, I think I've seen it all now. Have fun, ladies. Just an orange casually rolling past. There's a greenhouse just about to go on track. Loving the cream egg. Here's the Valor. Who are you gonna call? Just putting the Valor away when the Aston Martin Valkyrie turns back up. These things still just blow my mind. Lucky guy just had a passenger ride in that. So it must be time for all the rally cars to come out. Loving the Subaru. The old Rover V8 rally car, that's cool. Look at the Porsche. We saw this on the rally stage at Goodwood Festival of Speed not that long ago. Always been a fan of the Mark 1 Mexico. Think this is actually Colin McRae's, yeah. On the front it says Colin McRae's Subaru there. What another crazy piece of history. Oh, there you go. Audi Quattro Group B rally cars. Look at these things. Perfect 10-car garage. Definitely one of them would be in it. These things sound so cool, I love them. 296 GTS, the sun's just come out. just in time for everyone to start putting the roofs down. Loving the Papaya Spark on the new Atura. You've got Chris in the Lamborghini Aventador. This black looks so cool. He's taking the roof off. How are we doing, Chris? Let's hear that 6.5 litre V12. Listen to that. Have a good one, mate. Lovely classic spec on that 430. How we doing, Chris? You alright? Have a good one, man. Loving the colour on that. The Rothman's livery on that just makes that look like a race car, doesn't it? I forget the colour name of this, but in the sun, you would not lose that in a car park, would you? Oh, loving that Ren Sport 911 in that almost like Golf blue. That's beautiful. I don't think you could look much cooler than that guy. He knows it as well, doesn't he? E30 M3, we saw this yesterday, absolutely stunning. Gorgeous car. What a baller. Have a good time. That's lovely. 280 SE, 4.5 litre, absolutely immaculate. What a crazy creation that is. You've got the iconic Lotus Colton. Again, that one is absolutely immaculate. If you've never been to Carfest and you're thinking of coming, this event is amazing for families. The last 2 days we've done everything for the Kim and Megan. They've been really happy doing loads of family stuff, and then today I'm indulging in some cars. But yeah, if you've never been, you're a family, someone in that family loves cars, or even if you don't, Carfest is the place. It is such a cool event. Time for these 2 crazy drift cars to go out. These guys definitely know how to put on a show. Imagine driving one of these in anger. We saw this just go out, but the aero on these Pragas is absolutely ridiculous. It looks all functional. I bet these things can set a blister in time. On the off chance that anyone from BAC sees this video, please let me have a go in one of these. I think these would be so much fun to drive. I think they look incredible as well. So I was just talking to the guy that made this crazy Beetle. It's a Tesla power, got motor front and back apparently, 1,000 brake horsepower. I don't know what the power to weight ratio is, but this thing can't weigh much at all. Look at the central driving position with the tilt bucket seat, steering wheel. Look at the size of that rear wing as well. This put on a really big smoky show at the start line yesterday. So this Rolls Royce is World War II, was owned by Churchill himself. Somebody has done a full restoration on it, and I think if my information that I've been given is correct, the next smallest cog, which is Richard Hammond's workshop, is going to feature this. Richard Hammond and the smallest cog did the full restoration on this. Yeah, Churchill's World War II Rolls Royce. This thing must be priceless. Right, let's head over. They're doing an auction, so you can have a passenger ride with Grant Williams, which is the guy that puts on the best show here in his Mark 1 Jag. Does loads of donuts. They're going to do an auction to have a passenger ride in his car. Let's go and see what he goes for. Should I bid myself?
Test drive.
650 max.
I was going to bid 500. We're already at 650. We're at 700 now. I'm just trying to egg you on now. Right, fair play to that guy. He bid £1,000. I thought I was going to go 500, 600, maybe 650. My pockets were not deep enough, but fair play. That £1,000 all goes to Jerry, and he's going to have the best passenger ride of his life. Right, this is this car that I went to bid on to get a passenger ride. My pockets were not deep enough with Grant, the madman at the back there, but whoever won that auction will have the passenger ride of his life. So this was his Ren Sport 911 in this Golf blue. I love the way they've left part of the bonnet exposed carbon fibre. The colour is lovely. I love the dark wheels against the blue. Looks so nice. But for me, that is such a nice place to be. Look at that interior. And then if we go around the back, the engine bay, absolutely immaculate. fair play to the guy that's taking that round. If it was me, I'd have to just park that up and look at it. It's absolutely immaculate, absolutely stunning, that is. Right, so this is Chris's Aventador that we met down here. He took a passenger out, we just saw him in black, looks so cool. I did say he was jinxing it by taking the roof off. It might rain again, but it didn't. But yeah, 6.5 litre V12 sounded so cool. These things just look like spaceships on the road, don't they? Let's have a quick walk along here. So this is the Supercar Club Drivers Circle, I think it is. Yeah, loads of them know each other. This is another Chris in his Lamborghini Technica. We actually saw this at Shelsley Walsh Hill Climb, but I said in that video, I loved this colour. It does look so cool. Lovely Beetle, but I do like this. Look at this. It's got like a trike in the back, similar colours. That is cool. Do like the colour. Split windows. These things must be fetching a fortune now. Lovely split window there. And this Carmen gear. Again, lovely colour. Surfboard on the roof. This is a Beetle we've seen quite a few times. Air ride tanks in the front. Absolutely immaculate. I think this has come from Cadbury's World, but yeah, Cadbury's cream egg. Right, here we got Ed China, the brains behind some of these crazy creations. This was the one that just went to the track. The bed that is road legal, look at the number plates on that. And then he's got a toilet and a bath. Again, road legal. And then we saw this go around the track as well. This must be the only road legal greenhouse. What a crazy thing. And then this, I'm pretty sure this used to have an engine and a steering wheel and stuff, but it's got to be the biggest shopping trolley. What crazy creations he makes. So you could bid for passenger rides in this. You get quite a few people in the back. So again, I think this raised quite a lot of money for charity. So it'd be cool to have a passenger ride in this, but and again, it's raised money for charity, so always a good thing. We saw this go out earlier, but this has to be one of the favourite cars for me, the Audi Quattro Group B rally car. So this was the one we saw at Goodwood Festival of Speed. This is the Yang Wang U9, but I don't know if I even saw this at Goodwood. So this is the U8. We saw this leave the line yesterday. It did not hang around. It's a fast thing. I'm guessing it must weigh quite a bit, but it did not hang around. But yeah, it's a big old beast. A lot of you might know on the channel, we've got a Tesla as a family car. So this was the original Tesla Roadster. I don't know if I've ever seen one. I don't know how many were made. Gotta be pretty rare. Cool little thing, no? This was his E30 M3 that we saw the other day. Absolutely immaculate. Look inside. I'd love one of these. I think they've aged so well. Absolute classic. Lovely colour with the BBS wheels. That looks so nice. Just look at that. How do they squeeze that engine? It's like an engine, and they've just kind of attached a bit of a van on the back of it. What a crazy thing. I think these 296s sound really good. I do like them. The only trouble with this event is there is too many cars to look at. I know it's called Carfest, but there is so much other stuff, so I can't stand there all day watching cars. I need to go and find the missus and the daughter, do some other stuff. I was just saying I needed to come and find you. I have to say I do like the interior of this though. I almost prefer this a bit to the Tesla. A few more actual buttons. And I do like the way the screen goes like that. It's pretty cool. See, I think Tesla's falling behind a little bit. They used to be right at the front of technology, but everyone else is catching them up, and I think they're going past them a little bit. I do like that. I'm not sure. I do like this BYD seal. Is really nice inside, and the technology on it seems really good. We might have just replaced our Tesla with something else as a family car. You'll have to wait and see what it is, but we're saying it's not one of them, but we didn't even contemplate looking at one of them, but now seeing it is really nice.
Ready? Welcome to the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team experience. You're about to join me on a high-speed test lap around the world-famous Sakir Grand Prix circuit.
Oh my god.
Thank you for riding with us today.
What do you reckon? It's good?
It's fast.
That was pretty good. We're heading back to the campsite. I've looked at cars for quite a while. The girls have wandered around, done some shopping. They want to go and wash their hair. We're all going to chill out for a little bit, and then in about an hour or two we're going to head down and get a good spot for the concert tonight. We've rested in the tent for a little bit, feeling a bit more human now. Got all our stuff ready to get a good spot to listen to some music. We've got these two trailing behind. Don't think we're going to stay as late because we need to get up early tomorrow, but yeah, we're on our way down. Right, heading down to the main stage for the last time. Right, we're down. We got our spot. Ready for the concert. Bit of a change of plan. We listened to some music for a couple of hours. Megan's realised she hasn't gone on enough rides, so Kim's going back to the tent. Me and Megan are going to the fun fair. So what are we going on first then, Meg? That was definitely my favourite. Made me feel like a kid again. I think we timed that just right. It's just starting to rain. We used all our tokens, had a great time at the fun fair. Hope you like the videos, guys. Slightly different content to usual, a bit more of a family vlog, but if you ever thought about coming to Carfest, I hope this has given you a bit of a take. It's a really cool event, so subscribe. It's really helping the channel out at the minute. And as always,
See you on the next